Hello, I am Mr. Nick. I will be helping you with your math today. This is Chase. He is at the top right corner. He will be our emotional support animal. If you get confused, just go to him. He is perfectly fine. He will not be helping us with today's lesson unless if you need him to. So what we're going to start off with is we're going to start off with math, of course. So let's start with the identity property of multiplication. So the identity property of anything is, so the identity property of multiplication is 1, like let's say 1 times 2 always is 2 because the rule is anything times 1 equals itself. So let's say 9 times 1 equals 9. That will go into the identity property of multiplication. Now we have the identity property of addition. It's very similar to the identity property of multiplication, except it's addition, not multiplication. Zero plus, let's say 0 plus 2. Once again, 0 plus 2 always makes 2 because the rule is, just like multiplication, anything plus 0 equals itself. So that means 16, 0 plus 16 equals 16 goes to the identity property of addition. So I have a quick question, guys. What do you call a alligator that works for the FBI? An investigator. Get it? Ha! Now we're moving on to the commutative property of multiplication. So the commutative property of multiplication or addition is you can move one thing to the other. So you can move, like, let's say 3 and 5. 3 times 5 is 15, but if you move the 5 to the front and the 3 to the back, it will always still be 15. So 86 times 3 is equal to 3 times 86 because when you move stuff around, it doesn't change what the answer is. So that goes in commutative property of multiplication. Commutative property of addition. Just like everything else we've done, it's the same thing, but with addition. So we have, at the top right of those blue boxes, we have 23 plus 4 plus 109. Wait, is that? No, yeah, that's plus. Yeah. So let's say 4 plus 23 is 27, plus 109 is 136. So that's not important for this, though. Just like the commutative property of multiplication, it is like 24. So it's when you move stuff around from its starting place, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the answer, it just changes the appearance of it. So that goes to the commutative property of addition. Yeah. Now we have the associative property of multiplication. This is with 3 different factors. Let's say that 3 different factors. So it's where the parentheses, when they go around something, it just means you do something. You just do what is inside the parentheses first. That is super easy, and it doesn't change the answer. Just like the commutative property, it doesn't change the answer. All it does is you do different things first. So, like, let's say 2 times 5 times 10. So if we put parentheses around the 5 and the 10, you do 5 times 10, which is 50. But if we were to do put parentheses around the 2 and the 5, that equals 10. And that doesn't change anything, it just changes the order you do it. And the associative property just makes it to where when you do something like, see here, you would do 5 times 2 first, or 10 times 5 or 2, because that makes it easier for your brain to comprehend stuff when you just move it around. So that goes to the associative property of multiplication. Now see in the top right here of those blue boxes, this is the associative property of addition. It's the same thing as the multiplication, but with addition. This time there's no parentheses, but this one is kind of just like the commutative property of addition. It's 3 factors, and you change it around to make it easier for your brain to comprehend. So that is question number 5 in the Go Math book chapter test. So thank you for watching. I have one more question. What did the pirate say? What did the pirate say when he turned 80? Aye, matey. Bye. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Bye.